Okay there folks, I do hope you're all well. One and all, I really do. It's a little bit better Thursday than Wednesday. It's a bit better today, at least where I'm living. Right, okay, I'm going to do something that I've done probably 4 or 5 times now in the 9 months the channel's been going. I'm going to answer back to some comments. I now and again discuss comments, especially when they're positive. But now and again I have a rail back at comments that are negative. Not that negative ones bother me over much, for all I'm going to say something about them now. Let me explain. If people are having a go at me, spending all the time doing this and getting upset, that's good in one respect. It gets them off other people's backs. The great thing is, it doesn't bother me, for all I'm mentioning something now. I can take it no problem at all. And the other thing is, if they're watching my videos, if they're giving a thumbs up, if they're commenting, it all helps my bank balance, because I get paid every time somebody comments or puts a thumbs up. Alright, I'm not getting paid a lot at the moment because I've not got lots of comments and thumbs up. I'm a relatively new channel. But when I get to the thousands and thousands and thousands, and I will, regardless of what the haters think, the people that don't know what they're talking about, because in this instance, the ones I'm going to tell you about don't know what they're talking about. So I'm fine. But when I get to that stage and I've got more and more and more people talking crap, like some people have been to myself over the last 24 hours, they'll just help to add more, more content to the pie and give me more money back. So let them carry on doing it. And as I say, it means they're not mithering somebody else. But anyway, let me get to it. I'll cut to the chase. I had somebody yesterday calling me a bigot, and I thought, well, I think I know what one of them is, but I'll just check to make sure I've got it right. And I knew what it was. And I thought, no, I'm not one of them. I knew I wasn't, but I just thought I would check. And I'd sent a message back, which is a bit much for me. As I say, I've still never bad anyone off this channel, and I've still never wiped a message. And I've not. And I'm true to my word. Yesterday they sent a message. It's still on there. You'll find it. I can't remember what it's on, but somebody called me a bigot. And I looked at it. They had something else there about not caramel, so I can't think what it was. And I didn't even know what it meant, so I asked what that meant. But my reply to the bigot thing, and I don't normally reply, was along the lines of, because I thought about it for 20 minutes, I thought, well, I'll reply to this one, and I said something like, your comment is very welcome, we'll have our opinions, that's the great thing about this channel, everybody is welcome on here, and everybody's welcome to comment. And I accept all people on here, be them stupid and thick people, all the way to very, very brainy people. I was insinuating that this person was a stupid and thick person, and I stand by that comment now, because that is what this person is. Because had this person decided to go back through many of the videos that I've done, he or she would have found that I'm not a bigot at all. The people that he feels I'm calling aren't people I'm calling. I call people with no talent. Doesn't matter whether they're black or white, doesn't matter whether they're straight or gay, and that's the crux of it all. If they've got no talent, I call them. Whether I'm right or wrong, I just give my opinion. The sexuality, the colour of the skin, means not a jot to me. To that end, I've had another one through today. I thought I'd read you this one because I thought this was really good. Really enjoyed it. I thought this was a cracker. I had one through today. Right. It says, again, it's a faceless profile. It's got no name on there. It's just got an and a Y and an S and a 9 and a 2. So it can be anybody, but that's the way they do it, isn't it? I don't have any problem with gay men. I just don't want them to be gay on TV. Sounds like you have a problem with gay men to me. I said yesterday, my video's there, you can watch it if you want to watch it, whether you're straight or gay, anybody can watch it. It was about Rylan Clark and Gokwan. They were on this morning yesterday, and they're both calling each other gorgeous. Oh, you're gorgeous. Oh, you look like you've got a lovely tan gorgeous. And it was back and two, and I thought, I don't know how things have changed. I've no problem with people being gay, no problem at all. But the way they were addressing one another just seemed too over the top for me and weird, but that is what they do. Certain people are, certain people do. But anyway, this person is ascertained that I don't like gay people, I don't like them on TV, and I've got no time for gay people. And I thought, nothing could be further from the truth. I thought, he's obviously not watched all the various videos I've done on here. It was yesterday, day before yesterday. I'd mentioned about Alison Hammond probably getting the For the Love of Dogs gig off Paul O'Grady. And I've said, I don't think Alison Hammond should have done it. Before that, it was supposed to be Amanda Holden. White woman, lovely looking white woman. She does me head in. I think she's crap, got no talent. I didn't want her to have it at all. They then were talking about giving it to Alison Hammond. I believe yesterday it's been rubber stamped. It's going to be Alison Hammond. Black woman, very, very big. I've got nothing against her being big or anything against her being black. I just think she's too over the top, and she's getting into the openings of an envelope at the moment. She's getting on our TV for anything and everything. I'd rather have not done it. great. Anybody else, anybody with some talent that has something to say, I'd have been happy. I actually messaged back this person, someone mentioned Alison Hammond to me, and I said, if it was this person messaged me, it was a lady, who did she say she'd have given it to? She said a person, and I can't remember. I said, if it were me, I'd have given it to Graham Norton. Now, for those that don't know Graham Norton is Irish, he is white, but he's also gay, as was Paul O'Grady. Got nothing against Graham Norton, I think he's brilliant. I've put on here many times about Graham Norton, I think he's fantastic. I've talked about Graham Norton and Jonathan Ross, and I've said for me, Graham Norton's 10 times better, which I think he is. Jonathan Ross is white and straight. But I like Graham Norton a hell of a lot more, because he's got more talent. I'm all about talent. Anyway, they sent that message, so I'll read it again for those that have forgotten it. I don't have any problems with gay men, I just don't want them to be gay on TV. That's what he's saying. I said I didn't say that, but I know what he or she meant with that. I don't know if it's an he or a she. Sound like you have a problem with gay men to me. So, my reply was, love or loved. All in capitals, love or loved. I think it should have said I think the I's been missed off. It should have been I love or loved. Underneath, Paul O'Grady, Graham Norton, Alan Carr, Craig Revel-Horwood, Larry Grayson, Montgomery Clift. And then I put next to Montgomery Clift, have I gone far enough back for you there? Now, Paul O'Grady, I've done about 4 or 5 videos in about Paul O'Grady. Absolutely loved him. What a sad loss when he died. What a lovely man. What a funny man. Benton's and I'm Bob, no. I loved him. Don't care what his sexuality is. Graham Norton, also gay. No problem with him at all. Think he's great. Alan Carr, don't always love him, but most of the time I do. Craig Revel-Horwood, the best pundit on the Saturday Night Dancing show. Is anyone else gay on that? Now old Bruno's gone. I don't think they are. I think everybody else is straight. He's by far the best there, but he's gay. Put him on the Saturday night along with Britain's Got Talent and put the 4 pundits on from Britain's Got Talent and the 4 from Strictly. Craig Revel-Horwood's still the best of the 8 of them, in my eyes. The second best for me would be, what's her name? The only one that I like on Britain's Got Talent. Alicia Dixon, who used to be on Strictly. She's black. She's not gay, but she's black. No problem with black, no problem with gay, me. Larry Grayson used to do Generation Game after Bruce Forsyth. I thought Larry Grayson was fantastic. As gay as they come. Benton's and I'm Bob, no. Unbelievably gay. Unbelievably. But I loved him. Loved him. Was Russell Harty gay? I think Russell Harty might have been. Thought he was great as well. Montgomery Clift, I've said it to many people, many that know me. The best looking actor I've ever seen in my life. I think the best looking actor there's ever been. Until he had his awful car crash. Gay. No problem with him at all. For those that don't know, the person that's messaged me saying I'm a hater, just to put you right, I think he was in From Here to Eternity. I think Sinatra was in it. I think Burt Lancaster was in it. Deborah Kerr was in it, I think. Ernest Borgnine, I think, was in it. I think Frank Sinatra was. And I think Sinatra or Montgomery Clift played, was it Pruitt? I think it was Montgomery Clift. The film aficionados amongst us will know that. And then underneath I put, I don't like, again in capitals, Ryland Clark and Anthony Cotton. I've mentioned it many times. I don't like them because they're gay. I don't like them because they're crap. That's why I don't like them. No, sorry, I don't dislike them because they're gay. I've got no problem with them being gay. That doesn't matter to me one iota. I don't like them because I think they're absolutely crap. Ryland Clark's on absolutely everything, and I think he's crap. I've had some people on here defend him and say that he's great. Some people who I like and get on with on here. And I said, well, that's your opinion, but I think he's got no talent. And that Anthony Cotton, the guy from Coronation Street, the guy that plays behind the bar, I think I mentioned him yesterday, I think he's got absolutely no talent and can't act. But that's just my opinion. But do I dislike gays? Not at all. Do I dislike lesbians? Not at all. Have I got anything against blacks or any colour other than white? Not at all. Any religions? Not at all. I don't care about anybody. I like those that are good at what they do. If somebody's crap and not good at what they do, I don't like them. But that's just me. This is it RuPaul's Drag Race? Never seen anything of any of that with these blokes dressing as women and whatever else. Doesn't interest me. You get these bars where they have the drag shows. Doesn't interest me. Many find it funny. I don't. I've just got nothing for it. That said, again, I've done a video on here when the channel first started. One of the first people I ever seen in drag was a guy called Peter Oddy. If you don't know who he is, any people that are saying that I'm a hater, check him out. I think he was from Wigan. I think the club that he did most was called Henry Africa's in Wigan. I think past Billings, not Billings, I can't think where it is, but people who know it all. Standish, on the way into Standish, Henry Africa's. He also did the Mississippi Showboat in Warrington. I've seen him in both places. Often dressed as a nun. I think his act was copied by Caroline Aherne when she started off well before the Fast Show. I think she nicked his act, but I could be wrong. We know how talented she was. Peter Ruddy was doing it first. Absolutely brilliant. One of the funniest acts and funniest people I've ever seen in my life. That is the only person in drag, and probably Les Dawson, who wasn't gay, and Roy Barraclough, his mate. And Roy Barraclough was gay, I think. Love Roy Barraclough, absolutely fantastic. No problem with him at all. None whatsoever. None at all. Yeah, in fact, he was gay, yes. He used to go with a BBC One presenter, TV presenter. Of course they did. They lived together, I'm sure they did. So yeah, no problem with gays at all. RuPaul's Drag Race, not for me. Anthony Cohen in Coronation Street, not for me. Ryan Clark in absolutely everything he's in, absolutely not for me. It's all about talent in my eyes. Those people I've just mentioned, for me, haven't got it. The ones that I've said I love or loved, because some of them have obviously now passed, I love them. You know, that's me, folks. Whether you like it or not, that's just me. And we'll end that one there when I find out where to end it. Bear with me one sec. Here we go. It's going 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.